We got to play well early and stop the crowd from becoming a factor. If they go on a run, we got to hang in there and keep our poise. If we can take their best punch right on the chin and stay upright, I think we'll be okay tonight.
Well, best of luck, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Here's the starting group for Houston. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's MP in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, in the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. And that's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 6.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like anything.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Now, MP. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that one's good. MP.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Over Durant, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
Yeah, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Now, MP. James Harden missing on the 3. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, Beal. Harden sets the pick for Beal. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets leading by 14. Smith finds MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Drills it from outside. MP's got 21 in the game.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Paul's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Harden outside for the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the three. MP again from deep. 24 points for him.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Bogdanovich. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bogdanovich with a screen on VanVleet. Harden can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's MP for three. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Leonard. That one drops for him. Leonard's got 6.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Rockets on top, running away with this one. And we'll get things started in the second. For the Clippers, John Collins, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And James Harden has subbed in for Paul. The Rockets also changing it up. KD's checked in for Okogie, and MP subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And we get a report from the sideline as we get the scoop on Tari Eason. Allie, what have they told you?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. They're treating it as a very serious injury. Early indications are that it's a broken shoulder. Losing someone in the middle of a season is never easy. They'll definitely have to rethink some things moving forward. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
So on the floor for Houston, you'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the center. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game. And so, MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Back to Harden. Shoots the three, sinks the triple. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
MP deciding where to go with it. Launches a three, and again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Collins. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now Beal. Driving inside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Van Vliet against Beal. From past the arc. Collins. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 5.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. MP has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Houston Rockets.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And good! There's another.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Well, this is just great competitive spirit by James Harden. You make a 3, he's coming right back.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside Collins. Unloads. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hands it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Beal. There's the drive. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Harden, no good.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Count that bucket. That's 10 points for James Harden.
It is just so hard, guys. Stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
Pass to Smith. Back to MP. To the middle. Here's Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Rockets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Smith dishes to MP. For 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Clippers moving the ball around. Outside Collins. Pass to Leonard. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And here's MP for 3. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for L.A. Here's Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got 7 points.
Yeah, John Collins doing work in the painted area right there. Gotta love it.
MP against Harden. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Thompson against Beal. Harden outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And the... For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Leonard comes in for Bogdanovic. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Chris Paul. MP's checked in for Houston. On the wing, Harden puts up a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets. MP out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Collins kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
MP against Harden. MP, no good. Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Again, the miss by Harden.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives...
Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
From outside the arc, and yet another basket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. So is he